Hello everyone, welcome back. I had the idea that we should tier rank all of the books that I've read since getting back into reading as an adult. So basically all the books I've read from 2023 to the end of 2025. I have created 5 different categories. If you can tell, I'm really nerding out about this. I have created 5 different categories. The lowest one is Please No, which is just, honestly, I should have DNF'd it, did not like it, wasn't the move at all. Then I finished it, which is like, it wasn't a DNF. I did finish it, but for whatever reason, I ended up just really not liking it ultimately. Then we have A Good Time. These are books that I liked, probably at least a 3-star, but for whatever reason, haven't really stuck with me. It's not a book that I think about very often or that I can remember very well off the top of my head. Then we have Love and Slay. This will primarily be like 4-star and up. Books that I really loved, maybe were not a 5-star for one reason or another, but ultimately I did really like them. And then our top ranking is I Will Never Recover, which are the books that will be with me forever, that I cannot get over, that I think about all the time, and that I recommend to everyone. So those are our categories. I have basically, in order for the most part, all the books that I've read from 2023 to the end of 2025. So we'll start with the OG's original books that really got me back into the reading scene, and we'll go from there. Okay, the very first book that I read as an adult that got me back into reading, we have It Ends With Us. Of course, so classic. I'm going to put this in the I Will Never Recover category. I was debilitated for weeks after reading this book, and then also, hilariously and not surprising at all, the next catalyst in my reading endeavors is in fact A Court of Thorns and Roses. This one I think I'm gonna put in Love and Slay. Next, A Court of Mist and Fury. This is an obvious I Will Never Recover. A Court of Wings and Ruin, I'm gonna put it in A Good Time. And then another really hilarious and very true to the time 2023 catalyst, Somewhere I Turn Pretty series. At this point, only season 1 had come out, and my sister tried to get me to watch it for a while, and I was resisting. And then I finally did, and never been the same since. Also, my unpopular opinion is that the series is better than the books. It's probably the only time I've ever said that in my life. But I'm gonna put the first book in A Good Time. I'll probably put the second book in Love and Slay, and we'll always have Summer in A Good Time. The second one of the books is probably my favorite. The third one has like no payout. Like literally Conrad and Billy don't get together till the epilogue, and I have a bit of beef with that. All right, next I read A Court of Frost and Starlight. I finished it. After that, we have The Cruel Prince. I actually really like this series. I should reread it. I wonder how it would hold up now. But I'll probably put the first one in Love and Slay. I'll probably put all of them in Love and Slay. I have very good feelings about this series. One True Loves. I read this in the summer in 2023. I didn't really like it. I'm deciding if it's a Please No or I Finish It. I think there are enough redeemable qualities about it that I will put it in I Finished It. Another catalyst. There's a lot of them here in 2023. This was a pinnacle reading year. We have Assassin's Blade. I love Assassin's Blade. I'm putting it in Love and Slay. Throne of Glass, also in Love and Slay. Crown of Midnight, Love and Slay. Heir of Fire is gonna be I Finished It. I'm so sorry. That one is the hardest one to get through in my opinion. Queen of Shadows, I Will Never Recover. Period. I Will Never Recover. Love that one. Then I guess I took a break from that series. The Story to Life of A.J. Fickery. This one was okay. Putting it in I Finished It. I'm glad my mom died. I really like this book. I really liked Jeanette McCurdy's writing. Her story's really interesting. I think I'm gonna put it in A Good Time. Empire of Storms, I Will Never Recover, period. Love that one as well. And then Counting the Cost, which is an autobiography by Jill Duggar, one of the kids in the 21 Kids and Counting series. It was a good memoir. It's not something that I think about very often, so I'll probably put it in A Good Time. Okay, next I read Flight, which actually I read it for school, but I did like it. I don't think about it so much, but I did like it, so I'll put it in a good time. The next one pains me to even speak of. Is going to be our first book in the Please No category, which is Hero of Ages. I love Mistborn. It's my favorite Brandon Sanderson book. This is the third one in that trilogy. Tomorrow. This is like the first literary fiction I ever read, and I think it's like has a even more special place in my heart because of that. I'm gonna put it in Love and Slay. It's really good, but it's not quite to the I will never recover status. Happiness Falls was fine. I think that I thought it was something different. Wasn't completely satisfied by the end, so it's going in. I finished it. Happy Place, my first Emily Henry. I read it in like 3 days, and then I immediately read it again, immediately following having finished it for the first time. That one's going in I Will Never Recover. Beach Read didn't hit for me like it hit for everyone else. It was fine, but it wasn't life-changing like a lot of people feel that it was for me. It was good enough that, yeah, it wasn't like horrible to get through, but it wasn't amazing to me. Next, I embarked on my Magnolia Parks journey, which is so entertaining and also so painful. I'm gonna give the first one a good time. I actually like Daisy Hates more. The Daisy Hates books, it's still gonna go, that one's gonna go in a good time too. Okay, Then She Was Gone. This was my first mystery thriller book that I read. I'm putting it in, I finished it though. It wasn't very good. Then I finally completed Throne of Glass, read Kingdom of Ash. I'm putting this one in Love and Slay. Then we have The Ministry of Time. This is book 8. I'll Never Recover. Listen, the second Magnolia Parks book was so painful to me. I'm putting it in I finished it. Sorry, not sorry. Some of the conflicts in that are just unbearable. And then the second Daisy Hates book, I'm gonna put in a good time. Also, the last Magnolia Parks goes in a good time. Okay, One Dark Window duology. It was fine. I'm not obsessed. I also don't like hate it. So that one can go in a good time as well. I'll do that for both of the books in that duology. Tom Lake, listen, not worth the hype to me. I finished it. Just for the Summer, also unpopular, did not really like it. I'm also putting that in I finished it. The Silent Patient, Eats, I'll Never Recover. Best thriller I've read. People Who Meet on Vacation, I'll Never Recover. Then I reread Harry Potter, the first 2. Obviously that's gonna go in Love and Slay. Little Women, Love and Slay. Paper Magician, please no. Just Last Night, this is my first and only Mari McFarlane book. I'll put it in a good time. The Naturals, I finished it. The House of My Mother, this was a really good autobiography. I think I'm gonna put it in Love and Slay. Then I reread Fourth Wing and Iron Flame in anticipation of Onyx Storm coming out. This was at the beginning of 2025. Those books are both in I Will Never Recover for me. And Onyx Storm is kind of in the middle of I finished it in a good time, but I'm going to put it in a good time. But that one really wasn't what we hoped it would be, sadly. Book Lovers, Love and Slay. Yellowface, a good time. Funny Story, Love and Slay. Sunrise on the Reaping. Listen, Sunrise on the Reaping is not necessarily a good time. It's very tragic, but I'm putting it in there. Then after I read Sunrise on the Reaping, I needed to reread the whole entire original trilogy. And that's obviously going in I Will Never Recover, because it's the cold hard truth. Then I read A Great Big Beautiful Life when it came out. I'm so sorry. This one's going in I finished it. I did not like this one. Powerless series. I did really like this series. I think I'll put Powerless and Reckless in Love and Slay. And then I'm putting Fearless in a good time. That was my least favorite of the trilogy. The favorites? I Will Never Recover, simply. The Conditions of Will, as we know, will never recover. Normal People, Love and Slay. Way of Kings, Love and Slay. I'll say the same for Words of Radiance. They're pretty dang good books. Pride and Prejudice. The book is a Love and Slay. The movie is I'll Never Recover. Wedding People. I did really like this book, but it hasn't really stuck with me, so I'll put it in a good time. Love Hypothesis was really good. That one goes in Love and Slay as well. Then we have Fall I Want. I'm putting this in Please No. It was not good. It was so not good. Bottom of the Pyramid. Girl. Love and Slay. To Kill a Mockingbird. Reread. Literally, I will never recover. Hot for Slayer. Please no. This is another unpopular opinion I possess. Once Upon a Broken Heart can get a good time. Second one gets I finished it. And third one is Please No. It was not it. Yeah, wow. Love Theoretically. I like that one a lot, but I don't think about it so much, and I don't like remember all the details very well, so I'm putting it in a good time. Edge Dancer. I'm putting it in I finished it. I'm sorry. Recursion. I think Recursion is I will never recover. I do genuinely think I'll never recover. It lives in my brain rent free. And last but not least, Turtles All the Way Down, which was my last read of 2025, and it's going in I will never recover. These are my ratings, my tier rankings of them. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.